It's Ben and Matt. We're in Nashville. What a great week, man. It's Music Fest, and Rodney Atkins just sat down. It's kind of hard to believe, dude, that all the songs you've had, all the success you've had, that Take a Back Road is your most successful single yet, with all the big hits that you've had. It's,
thank all the listeners, KNIX out there, man. Thanks y'all for playing it and all the downloads, and it's the fastest rising single we've ever had.
It's great. I mean, you think of all the success, it's kind of hard to believe you had so many good songs.
How many number ones do you have? You got a lot.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you know.
No? You don't keep track?
Don't play the humble card. You know exactly.
I really don't.
Really?
It's at least 5.
He's nodding his head. He's
Right.
thinking about it. 5 or 6? Let's give you 6.
He's humble. He's humble. What'd you do to earn that suntan you got right there? You must have been doing something outside recently. What'd you do?
Elijah got out of school, and that night he had a baseball game, so went to the ball game, and then we went down to Destin for a couple weeks and snorkeled. And
that
all
looks
that
like the
stuff.
beach. Yeah, the newly beach tan.
Now, how is Destin? Because remember, that was a city that was wiped out with the oil spill, and I think they've had to rebuild from scratch.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, I think from having to clean everything up, it's even, I can't imagine a bit more beautiful than before.
Yeah, you know, I know somebody who lives there, and all of their businesses were so affected by it, they all got big checks from the oil company. So whatever money they would have lost, whatever they do for a living is real estate, you know, they got checks for how much they would have made that year. So they were compensated, which was good.
That's what's been amazing with all the just disasters, if you will, over the last couple of years. I mean, last year we didn't know if we'd have CMA Fest,
right,
because of the flood coming through here. The thing that happened, down there in the Gulf with all the oil, the crazy tornadoes, twisters, the benefit we did last night downtown for American Red Cross was for all the tornado victims from Tennessee all the way to, where's the last one to hit in Joplin?
Joplin was the big one, of course.
Alabama got hit hard.
You got to think if there's a quota, we've met it, and we're good for a while. You got to pray.
Hopefully.
That's the deal.
Hopefully. And it's good to see country music stepping up, and I know that went really well last night. You guys raised a ton of money. So
it was a blast. It was just a sea of people out there. And, I mean, it just was that party atmosphere to the point of a guy in the front row held up like $5,000, said, "If I can get up and sing with you, here."
Really?
It goes to American Red Cross. And I said, "Get a guitar and give it to him, man."
Right on. How did he sing?
And he got up and sang. It was great.
Was it money well spent?
Hell yeah.
he got to sing, and I think he even went into Margaritaville.
I'm thinking, how drunk was he? That's the real question at this point.
Well, that's cool.
The Crown Royal was one of the sponsors, and they were giving folks, I think, free cab rides home.
They were helping the cause. Well, look, getting people nice and medicated for a good cause is a good thing. So, Rodney, congratulations on Take a Back Road. We're playing it all the time. We love it, and it's great to see you.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you guys. And so who's the last person you got?
Ben, who's the last person we had a really good prank on? Who was it? Jimmy Wayne. That's probably the best one. The last one. Who did you tell Jimmy Wayne?
I called him up as Randy Travis. And, I do a pretty good Randy Travis. And we called him up. He was walking across America. And I said,
1 minute to a BMZ
I'm really loving what you're doing, and I'd like for you to come and see me in New Mexico when you get to New Mexico. And he actually knocked on my door for real.
That's awesome.